Hey there, Assassins!
The Codex Episode 3 starts now.
First off, we're traveling the world together with my fellow community managers Andy and Laureline as we head from San Diego Comic-Con to Gamescom.
Hey there, Assassins. I'm Andy, one part of your community team on Assassin's Creed. We're here at the next stop of the Bureau Roadshow, which is San Diego Comic-Con 2016. Now, we have a lot of activities planned around Assassin's Creed at the show, including raffles, giveaways. We've got 2 cosplayers who are coming out to show off and debut their Assassin's Creed movie costumes, and we have a cosplay meetup as well. Finally, we've got a panel on the young adult novels, which is Assassin's Creed The Last Descendants. So we're going to head inside and see what's up. Now here at the Inside Editions booth, we have the official Assassin's Creed coloring book. Now this contains pages with assassins and characters throughout the Assassin's Creed universe. It's currently available for pre-order on Amazon, and it's going to release at some point in October of this year. Here at the Diamond booth at San Diego Comic-Con, we have proudly on display, as you can see right over my shoulder, the Aguilar action figure from the Assassin's Creed movie, courtesy of McFarlane Toys. Now the figure stands 7 inches tall and is dressed in his iconic assassin's robes as depicted in the upcoming Assassin's Creed movie. Aguilar also comes armed with his assassin's sword and extended hidden blade. The figure is due to release in October of this year. We're at the Colonel booth and we've got something really special going on. We've brought 2 of the best cosplayers in the world out here to debut their Assassin's Creed movie costumes. We have Rick and Melanie, who are Aguilar and Maria, respectively. First of all, how long did it take you guys to make these costumes from scratch? Starting with you, Rick.
I started on the 15th of May. It took me quite a bit of hours. I take one day off at work. I'm a biology teacher. And on Thursdays, I work on the costumes, and I spend every single Thursday, every single evening. So I owe a big thank you to my lovely wife, Dominique, for putting up with everything from it, because she took care of everything back home. So she deserves the compliments, really. I was just stuck behind my sewing machines and beads, lots of beads. So yeah.
That's awesome. And what about you, Melanie?
I started probably about June 15th, and I would spend multiple days where I would work 12 hours straight. Before then, it was a lot of just research and whatnot. So I put a good deal of time and sweat, blood, tears into it.
Colonel have a lot of things going on as well. Selling some Assassin's Creed merchandise, Assassin's Creed movie tees. We've got the Assassin's Creed Hidden Blade. Now the Hidden Blade is an exact movie likeness. It's a one-size-fits-all design. It's available to pre-order now on McFarlane.com. It will release fall of this year. We're doing a lot of giveaways and raffles for lots of Assassin's Creed items. And around the corner, Glitch Clothing have a lot of Assassin's Creed apparel that you can buy. So we've got you covered at San Diego Comic-Con.
Wir arbeiten in der Dunkelheit, um Licht zu dienen.
Hello Assassins and welcome to Gamescom. I'm Laureline, Community Manager for Assassin's Creed Community in Europe. We are now on the show floor next to the Assassin's Creed movie booth. As you can see behind me, you have the beautiful Maria and Aguilar costume from the movie. You can also take the picture of yourself doing the leap of faith. We tried it and believe me, it was pretty cool.
What we've done every time is take the core Assassins look and made sure that we produce hoodies that match into what is in the game and take themes from them, but also represent modern fashion. We've been working with Assassin's Creed from the first game. So literally as Assassin's Creed started its journey, we made that with them.
Gamescom was such an amazing experience thanks to all our fans. A special thank you to our star players and the cosplayers. See you next time, and as they say here in Germany, tschüss!
And with that, the Bureau keeps rolling on. Our next stop is going to be Fan Expo in Toronto, Canada. By the way, if you're digging that official Assassin's Creed movie Aguilar pendant that we showed off at Comic-Con, it's going to be available from our friends at Ubiworkshop. Make sure you keep an eye on their social channels for more information coming soon. We saw from the comments that you guys want to know a little bit more about how the Assassin's Creed games are made, and we're going to show you. We had the chance to chat with one of our top level designers on Assassin's Creed, Eric Porowski, about what goes into making the games that we know and love.
So Eric, tell us about yourself, who you are, what you do, and all the interesting stuff.
I'm part of the team that works to create the content for the player, basically. All the missions, the sort of minute-by-minute things that he'll be doing through the story or through the side content, that's my team that's responsible for that.
If you are to compare what you do as a mission designer to something else, let's say another task or another hobby or another job, how would you compare that? I mean, what kind of
I guess I'll do an out-of-season comparison, but it's similar to building a Christmas tree.
I can build Christmas trees.
So you have the tree, somebody made the tree, I don't make the tree, and then you have your set of ornaments that you put in, so somebody else made the ornaments. It's like features and ingredients that you can put in there. And we decide sort of with the directors and with the writers that are sitting on the couch having an eggnog, and we place the ornaments, we arrange the tree, we turn it a little bit, we say, okay, a bit to the left, a bit to the right, and eventually, you know, we go through reviews like, hey, does it look good? Does it look good? Yeah, it looks good. And eventually the player or your guests show up and then they look at the tree and they, you know, they have a certain enjoyment from it. So that will be the job of a mission designer, is the guy at the tree that's standing there with the ornaments. He's like, okay, it goes here or here, and eventually it gets done, and that's it.
I can set up a tree, example, yeah. So that means I can like make missions as well?
Yeah, if you have, if you have all the other things to go with it, then yeah, if you have enough ornaments, you can make a pretty good game, I'm pretty sure, and a good tree. You need a good tree.
But that's a very, very interesting and very, very cool analogy. What do you think makes a level really exciting for the players?
I would say, aside from having a good scenario and having a good setting, the pacing is very important. They say, a mission with a lot of explosions is always a lot of fun. But there definitely needs to be some lows for you to appreciate the highs in the mission. So the mission needs to flow to a certain way that's maybe not noticeable, but you definitely feel it when you play, and you sort of, it puts you out of breath, or gives you a time to relax. Then I would say just having a good fantasy, like the situation that we put you in, the scenario itself, should sort of tease your imagination and make you maybe think that there's way more to the mission, or things that you didn't experience that you'd like to play again. That's definitely a hit. When you know you have a good mission is when people get that feeling. And then yeah, just I guess providing options for the player to express himself and sort of play it the way he wants. And yeah, that's the because you never like too much of a corridor unless it's very unless it's very well paced. But with our open worlds, we like to just give the player options and let him do his thing.
Thank you, Eric. This has been a very enlightening experience for me and for our community as well. I'm sure we have tons and tons of questions, so better be prepared because I'll be poking you about it.
Bring it on.
Now that we've explored more about how the missions are developed, let's dive into how the Assassin-Templar conflict developed. We've published a full article on Assassin'sCreed.com and the Council that explores each of these ancient factions and why they've been at war for thousands of years. If you like reading about Assassin's Creed, we've got a brand new young adult novel series called Last Descendants, and it's out this month. Last Descendants is written by award-winning author Matthew J. Kirby. He's taking us back to 1860s New York City and the Spanish conquest of the Aztecs, with a group of present-day teens who get caught up in the ongoing Assassin-Templar War. Thank you for joining us on this episode of the Codex. To close us out, we've got some rapid-fire Q&A with the community team. Check it out.
Michael Fassbender.
Marie Cotillard, she's the best.
Michael Fassbender. Mario.
Ezio.
Altair.
Ezio.
Hidden Blades.
Hidden Blades.
Hidden Blades.
Past.
This is just mean.
Present. Past.
What?
Elise Delaserre. She's got guns and swords.
Elise.
Dela Serre?
Ooh, Katarina.
See you. Okay. Bye.